Reflecting Monday morning, reflecting on 2 away games, 4 points from possible 6. Pleased?
Yeah, I think if you looked at the two fixtures, both of them in their own right were tough games. To take 4 points from the two was, it's a good tally to come back from from the two games. But I really did think that if we'd have maybe kept 11 players on the field on Saturday, that we could have come away with six from 2 games. So, but no, I think 4 points from the 2 games. I think going into both of them, that's a decent total.
Looking at Forest Green on Saturday, and the heat was sweltering first and foremost. An absolutely gorgeous day, mad on October. But as you say there, 10 men. You pleased, with the way that you fought in the second half to get that point, or do you think that perhaps you could have gone on and got all 3?
No, I was just pleased with with the lads. The way the lads went about it in the second half. When you look at the weather, you look at Forest Green have only been beat 3 times this season. You sometimes fear the worst when you go into it with 10 men, especially with the heat. But the lads worked extremely hard, and like I say, we had 2 or 3 great chances in the second half, and after looking at it again, it was a stonewall penalty in the second half. So, but no, 4 points from the 2 games is a decent return, and it puts us in a nice position.
Ben Footer and Tom Naylor obviously was out suspended. Are you pleased with the way that Martin Riley and Joe Kendrick came in, or perhaps you're going to look to bring Ben and Tom back in on Saturday?
Well, I thought the back four did well. Tough decision for Saturday. I think Foots brings a lot to our side. I think Nails does as well. I thought Nails did excellent at Wrexham. But what we'll do is we'll have a look at it during the week now and build up to Saturday. Because Saturdays, these next couple of games are really important for us. We've got to start and put some points on the board now. With a couple of home games we've got coming up.
Any fresh injury news coming from the camp this morning?
No, I've given the lads the day off today. We've done a hell of a lot of travelling. The lads put in a real good shift on Saturday. So I just told them they could have today off just to recover.
Looking ahead to Saturday then, of course, plenty of ex-stags coming back here to Field Mill on Saturday. Obviously, Gary Silk, Rob Duffy. Do you think that they'll be eager to show what they can do against their old employers?
Yeah, I think definitely that footballers always like that, aren't they? They always want to come back and to try and prove a point. It's going to be a real tough game. I watched Grimsby play Kidderminster the other night, and they've got some good players. Liam Earns, ex-player of mine, scored 4 goals on Saturday. It's going to be a real tough game, and I expect Grimsby to start and climb the table and be in those sort of promotion places very soon. We've got to really be on our mettle, especially at home. Hope the crowd get behind us, and we get a good result.
Thanks, Paul.
You've obviously got a sort of terrific away record so far this season. Are you a little bit disappointed by the home record in comparison?
Yeah,
that's something you'll be looking to improve, I guess.
Yeah, honestly, if you look at any team that's going to be challenging up there, needs a strong board, and I asked the fans at the beginning of the season to play the part. They've done it, but I think we can get better at home, if I'm honest. I don't know what it is. I think you watch us away from home, and the football we play, the results we've had, we seem to be a little bit more free-flowing, but the lads have just got to go out and start enjoying the football at home, I think. Like I say, we've got a tremendous crowd that get behind us, very vocal. But like I say, we've got to start putting in some good performances at home.
Yeah, I suppose the crowd feed off that as well, don't they? If you can get that kind of winning run going at home, they really do.
I think they've been excellent, Matt. I really do. They've got behind us. They've got behind us when we've not actually been playing well.
Yeah.
And they've really pushed us on. In fact, in the Kidderminster game, it was excellent to say we'd just been beat 3-0. But it's a long way to go. There is going to be some more ups and downs and twists and turns. And I've said right from the beginning, our supporters are going to have a massive part to play in how successful we are. Once again on Saturday, I think we took about a third of the crowd, didn't we? You know, there was, you know, the support from that away end was immense, and once again, it can help to drive the lads on to get a good result, and that's what I think happened. You know, like I say, they're going to, you know, not just for this season, you know, just for the future of the club. I think that, you know, our support is going to play a massive part in where this club ends up.
Obviously, you do generally say if somebody's doing well, they keep the shirt, but defensively, you've got some real headaches this weekend with the two lads.
Some massive ones, John. Yeah, it's you know, some people say it's a horrible headache, but you know, I think it's quite a nice headache. You know, we've got, you know, people forget we had Reece Day back on the bench on Saturday. You know, I'm hoping to get a behind closed doors game this week, so we get Reece sharpened up and one or two others sharpened up again. You know, I want competition for places. It's as simple as that. Yeah. You know, Rouse and Suts did well, Luke did well, Joe Kendrick did well, and it's going to be a real headache for Saturday's game. We'll see what they're like in training. A lot can happen between now and Saturday. But I want, like I say, I want fit, hungry players. And John Thompson's back training with us as well, so you know, hopefully we'll get stronger the more the season goes on.
How seriously is he training?
How serious is it? Yeah, just running at the minute. It's heart and lungs. He's doing like a mini pre-season. He's been working extremely hard, and I don't think he'll be long before you know, before he's in and around kicking the ball around. But he was down there with the players on Saturday. Players really appreciate him, you know, that he's back in there and they understand what he's gone through, and it's just nice to have someone like him back in the dressing room with the lads. And you know, I can't wait to get him back into the playing sort of side of it.
Tom Naylor's on his travels again.
Yes, he's at Burnley this week. You know, this is going to be probably, you know, the final opportunity. Sick of, you know, him going here, there, and everywhere, and you know, we want him here. If no one's going to meet our valuation, then he'll be a Mansfield Town player. Thought he did excellent at Wrexham. Don't think he was a sending off. He's been a little bit unlucky, to be fair, but. Yeah, it'd be nice to have him back in the fold, and you know, play for Mansfield Town, you know, without any of the outside stuff going on.
When will he be back with you then?
Well, we've agreed with Burnley for him to go up there from Monday to Friday, but I'd like him sort of back in the fold around Thursday and Friday. You know, for, you know, when we start doing the team shape and stuff like that, he's got to be heavily in my plans for Saturday. You know. If not for anything else, you know, he'll be on the bench, I think, at the very least, we thought, for Saturday.
I think you mentioned before that if you did let him go on trial, you were open to agree a fee in advance. Have you managed to do that?
No, we didn't do that, Matt. What we did say with Burnley is that, you know, our valuation, are you know, basically, are you prepared to meet that? And they said yes. You know. So we've not agreed a set fee, but they know roughly what we want and how we want it. You know, we've you know, we had a bid from Derby initially. If I'm honest, it was the right kind of figures, but the payment was done in the wrong way. If that makes sense, it was, you know, it wasn't. You know, the end figure was what we wanted, but it'd probably taken us till about 2050 to get any money. So you know, we've got to be realistic. You know, we don't want to be messed around. You know, if somebody wants Tom, brilliant. You know, we'll pat the lad on the back and hope he has a fantastic career. If not, we want him back in our first team as quick as possible. And we want to forget about all the hype that's surrounding him. You know, I think Tom just is getting a little bit sort of disgruntled with the whole thing. I think he just wants to play football. Like I say, I thought he was excellent against Wrexham. Showed no signs of, you know, his mindset being changed, and we want him back as quick as possible.
After a couple of games where you tweak your formation, is it back to 4-4-2 for you and attack Saturday?
Probably, yeah. You know, I've said that we were better in a 4-4-2. You got this scenario where we haven't got Briss at the minute. You know, Linden's needed a rest. You know, but Linden came on and looked sharp again. You know, and I think with Linden, I've had him now for a few years, and it's the same every year. He gets to this stage and needs a little breather just to find get his second wind again. And hopefully he'll be flying come Saturday. So yeah, there might be 1 or 2 changes Saturday. You know, we might look at changing back to the 4-4-2. And like I say, with this group of players, I think we look a lot more comfortable in a 4-4-2. But that's the 4-3-3 system. So again, I thought we played some great stuff Saturday, and we looked quite potent with that. So it's nice to know we've got, you know, we can change to a system either throughout the game. You know, we changed it against Kiddie halfway through the first half. I thought we looked decent after we changed the system. So yeah, it's there might, like I say, coming into Saturday, there might be a few changes in terms of, you know, the system and personnel.